And welcome back, guys. Sorry I haven't made any videos in a while. I actually have made videos, but they're videos I wanted to edit, and that's taking a while. So I'll upload those in the future, and of course they'll be completely irrelevant because all that stuff is gone by, and it's no longer being talked about. But I have big ideas, and I just realize I have to take the small steps, and I get so caught up with my ADD looking at the big picture that I get lost on the steps I have to do to get to the big picture. So I'm just going to keep making low budget videos until that time. And today I'm going to talk to y'all about Spider-Man Far From Home. Went to go see it last night with my daughter. Highly enjoyed it. It was different for an MCU film, and that's what's great about the MCU. Everything's different. They're always doing something different. Guardians of the Galaxy was way different than Captain America and Iron Man. And I feel traditionally with these MCU movies, they're doing action films, and they're fun. Each one has their own feeling, and I'm really feeling with the Spider-Man. Man, it honestly, to me, it's almost nostalgia to the 90s Spider-Man cartoon series. Like, this is, we do have Mysterio with his special effects, just making this a big, theatrical production, and that was pretty much the whole basis of the movie. But it's bringing back some nostalgia for me. And I think one of the big things I do see online, I see what people are complaining about on these movies, and for me, on the MCU, I just think, the comic books, we got the Earth 616 going on. This is a completely different dimension. This is a completely different Spider-Man, completely different Peter Parker, completely different Mary Jane, completely different Flash Thompson. Like, it's a different story. Same character, similar character, just like the Spider-Verse. Like, this would just be Spider-Man on another world. And so I don't get caught up in the, that's not my Mary Jane, or that's not my Peter Parker. It's a Mary Jane and it's a Peter Parker, and they're different and they're entertaining for their own reasons. And I do like, I went to go see this with my daughter. She's 14 years old, and, that's about Tom Holland's representing of this, this age group. And, it was exciting and fun for her. And seeing the way that she reacted to it and the way I reacted to it, it was fun. I kind of do see, maybe at the start of this, now that we're ended with the Infinity War and, that whole Infinity Saga, it got really heavy. Really heavy. Great. It was a great film, but really heavy. And this was just really light. And, even with Captain Marvel, I mean, can be a goofy character with that cat, and they're bringing Miss Marvel in, who was, I don't know, Miss Marvel's always goofy, man. Like, she has a big hand and a small body. Like, when she uses her stretchy powers, she always seems to stay in some awkward, non-humanoid form. And it's cartoony and different. So anyway, I enjoy this Peter Parker. I enjoy this Mary Jane for who they are. I definitely agree that this isn't the Peter Parker from the comics, but I get over the MCU trying to be like the comics years ago. It just doesn't matter. Another thing that I noticed that they seem to be doing with all their movies is bringing in two different storylines into one. Like they did with Thor Ragnarok, they brought, World War Hulk, into it. And, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, this felt like a good Mysterio storyline with the Spider Slayer storyline mashed up in there with those drones, hunting down Spider-Man fighting robots all over the city while trying to get Mysterio. It felt like the Spider Slayers. So I thought that was really cool. The end clips, the Easter eggs, I was really excited to see J.J. Jonah Jameson. That last clip of Mysterio was so cheesy, and I think that was Mysterio's power, that he could control people and using the media, and fake news is always cheesy. So I understand that, but it was just such cheese that it was just like, oh my god. But I also feel how that the cheesiness of that video was just part of the character being a trickster, spitting more lies, even from beyond the grave. So I thought that was interesting for sure. And then that last Easter egg, I still don't even know what to think. People talking, oh, we're gonna have Secret Invasion where the Skrulls are good in this world. Nick the Fury's hanging out with them. I don't know what's going on, but definitely plan on seeing more Skrulls throughout this story and maybe a big story coming up to that, involving them. But overall, I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was fun. I thought it was different, and I hope that I do kind of, like Shazam. I liked was a very lighthearted, and I did like that about this movie. That after all that heavy stuff, is a palate cleanser, something lighthearted, fun, and cute. And those are the words I did describe it. It wasn't actiony. It was like teenager emotional, but not like heavy drama emotional. And it was a nice palate cleanser. Definitely agree that this isn't Peter Parker, and I'm okay with that, dude. My daughter's got, well, I probably shouldn't say that, but she's got a crush on Tom Holland, and I think it's a good role model, man. So I'm okay with this, and I still see the core of the storyline was it just sucks being Peter Parker. Like that's what you get from the '90s comics. Like it just sucks because he's always got to do his responsibility over his personal life, so his personal life's a wreck. And they're capturing all that. Like he just ends up in awkward situations because he's Spider-Man, and in the end, that's why we love Peter Parker, because it sucks to be him, but he does it anyway. And I don't know. I hope people go out and see it. I'm still weary of what's to come with the MCU, but I'm excited to see it happen. So that's all I got on Spider-Man right now. But definitely, leave a comment. Stand by for more videos. I'll do more political videos, I promise. So much going on. It's an absolute wreck, like where to even begin. But got to start somewhere, and so hopefully these little cheapo videos done on this new cell phone I bought just for this purpose will do it. So y'all have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Peace out.